Asian, Hispanic, and Mediterranean foods are going to continue to increase in popularity. Let's look at a great way to use our condensed beef broth to do an Asian-inspired mahogany wings. Very simple. We're going to start out with some great fresh ingredients. We have green onions, we have a plum sauce, we have soy sauce, we have some molasses, cider vinegar, garlic, and we're going to finish with our beef broth. I'm going to go 26 ounces of beef broth without adding any water. So I really want that beef impact. We're going to add the green onions, add the plum sauce, some soy sauce, molasses. They're going to give a nice caramelized effect in the oven. A little bite with the vinegar, and some fresh garlic. Let's really give it that flavor impact. Let's add some of the beef broth. We're going to actually add all 26 ounces. What we're going to do here, we're actually going to pour half of it on the wings, and we're going to save half and reserve it, and we're actually going to thicken that up later for a sauce that's going to coat the wings. Get that nice and covered. We're going to cover this with some plastic wrap. We're going to stick it in the refrigerator for 6 hours up to overnight, and then we'll be ready to cook these babies off. All right, we're in great shape. These have been marinating for 24 hours. So let's move on to the next step. We're gonna actually just remove these from the marinade. You wanna just stir them in a pan, let them drain and drip naturally. After we got them drained, we're gonna move them over to a little flour. You can use your hands here. This is gonna help brown and crisp up the wings and give them nice texture. So we have a hot pan, a little canola oil. Just gonna stick some in here. All right, so we're gonna let these get nice and brown. Remember, we reserved half the sauce, which we're gonna thicken up and use as a glaze after these come out of the oven. So I'm just gonna turn these, let them get nice and brown on each side. Then we're gonna transform them into the hotel pan. We're gonna stick them in a 325-degree oven for approximately 1.5 hours to 2 hours. All right, our wings are done. We just pulled them out of the oven. So now we need to make the glaze for it. Remember, we reserved half of the marinade, so we're just gonna thicken that up real quick, coat the wings, we're ready to eat. Here we have a hot pan, and we're gonna add a slurry, which is just cornstarch thinned out with a little water. So as this pan gets a little hot, we wanna just get a nice simmer, just a little dollop of the cornstarch. It's important here that you cook out the cornstarch, otherwise you're gonna get like an opaque color into the sauce. All right, so we came to a boil after we added the slurry, so our sauce is thickened. What I like to do here is add a little citrus. It gives that nice fresh taste. So I'm gonna squeeze a little orange into here. It's about 2 slices. A great way to tell when this sauce is done is when it's nappe. Nappe means to coat the back of the spoon. So all you do is take a spoon and you wanna run your finger down. And when you see the line and it remains there, your sauce is ready. It'll be perfect consistency to coat the wings. Our Asian sauce made with the condensed beef broth. Toss them around, be careful not to get dirty. Now, here's the fun part. Plate up and eat. You see the nice coating on these wings. They look really great. I have some fresh scallion. And remember, we squeezed a little orange juice in there. Let's put a little, maybe 3 orange wedges right there. There you go, mahogany wings using the 26-ounce condensed new beef broth.